Today's lesson is Module 3, Lesson 18, Distance on a Coordinate Plane. In previous lessons, we have talked about finding distance on a number line with negative and positive numbers by using absolute value. Today you're going to do the same thing. So we're going to practice finding the absolute value first. So we're going to find the absolute value. Of a few numbers. First, I'm going to give you -6. To find the absolute value of -6, you have to draw an absolute value of -6, and it is 6 because -6 is 6 units from 0 on the number line. If you have +8, you write it with the 2 straight brackets, +8, that says absolute value of +8 is 8, because 8 is 8 units from 0. Doesn't matter which direction it is, as long as you just count the amount of units it is from 0. Now, today's lesson is taking the absolute value one step further on a coordinate plane. So let's draw an example, and I'll make it nice and easy because I don't want you to have to stress on drawing out a huge coordinate plane. And this is our origin, of course. Let me move it up for you. And we're going to go 4 up, 4 down, and then we'll go 6 this way, and 6 to the left, and we're going to plot the points. -3 and 3, and -3, -5. So I have -3, I'm going to go to the left 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then go up 3 times, 1, 2, 3. There's -3 and 3. Then I'm going to plot my next point, -3 and -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is -3, -5. So basically, when you're finding the distance on a coordinate plane, that means you are doing this. You are starting at this point, and you're counting how many units or lines from here to here. Well, since I don't have graph, I'm going to just use this number line to show me. I'm going to make marks. Let's see, I have 1 jump, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Step 2 would be count the units or lines between the 2 points. And there are 8 lines, 8 units or lines. So that would be the correct answer. Now there is a way to do it without a coordinate plane. So if you don't have a picture and they just give you 2 points, I'll show you how to do it. So this is example without coordinate plane. When you have it without the coordinate plane, we'll use the same numbers, -3 and 3 and -3 and -5. We're going to do it with the same number so you can see that it works. So the steps are identify which coordinate they do not have in common. So I have -3 and -3 as the x coordinates, and 3 and -5 as the y coordinates. So in this case, the one that they do not have in common is the y coordinates. For this example, won't always be the y coordinate, might sometimes be the x coordinate. After that, you find the absolute value of each y coordinate. So we have 3, absolute value of 3, and absolute value, let me slide it up so you can see it better, of -5. So the absolute value of 3 is 3, absolute value of -5 is 5. Final step, add the two absolute values together. So I add 3 plus 5 and I get 8 units. So sometimes they're going to give you the graphic or the coordinate plane, and sometimes they'll have you solve it like this without a coordinate plane. Either way, you can solve it. I hope you guys have a good night. Take notes take your notes, write down questions if you have them, and we'll talk in the morning.